The Limba, a unique tribe in Sierra Leone, believed to have been established in the northern regions long before the large-scale migrations of the Mende, Temne, and other groups. Their deep knowledge to the land and claim of autochthony gave them a special identity, yet also placed them in repeated conflicts with neighboring tribes seeking to expand their political power and economic opportunities. Historically, the Limba had an intricate tribal political system, preferring small private chiefdoms rather than large empirical states. This made them vulnerable to external pressures, especially from the Temne to the west and the Susu Muslims from the north, both of whom were more militarily consolidated and heavily engaged in regional trade networks. The Limba, being less involved in coastal trade and more oriented towards subsistence, survival farming and hunting, they were often perceived by their neighbors as more insular and traditional. This perception fed into stereotypes of the Limba being less sophisticated, despite their rich oral traditions and superior spiritual practices that tied them closer to their land. The conflicts the Limba faced were both cultural and militarily, as Islam spread through West Africa via the Susu and Fulani. The Limba's retention of older animist traditions marked them as enemies in a changing Islamic landscape. Neighboring groups sometimes portrayed them as resistant to their political progress, a label that reinforced their marginalization in regional politics. Yet, from the Limba perspective, their way of life emphasized continuity, the utmost ancestral respect, and a fiercely independent spirit, qualities that helped them survive centuries in their highly desirable region. Thus, the Limba's conflicts and the perceptions surrounding them illustrate the complex dynamics of Sierra Leone's ethnic history. While they were often underestimated by surrounding groups, the Limbas remained resistant, which highlights the importance of localized traditions in the face of shifting regional powers and external pressures.